They say the PBC is going broke. They don't have the money. They don't have the money to pay their fighters. As a matter of fact, Agent Broner, and I did a show, a couple weeks ago, where Agent Broner said that, hey, listen, the reason why they're putting all of these fights, these non-pay-per-view fights on pay-per-view is because the PBC don't have the money to pay these dudes. They know they got to pay these guys the money, and these guys don't want to fight for peanuts, and the PBC don't have the money to pay them. So what they do, they give them a little upfront money and a little money guarantee, and they tell them, hey, you got to get the rest on the back end. Bet on yourself. That's what Blue Bloods them say, right? See, they betted on themselves. And Fanana, they betted on themselves. Okay, bet on yourself. The only problem with betting on yourself is this here. Let's say you say, I won't, I'm gonna get the rest of my money on the back end, but your pay-per-view do $50,000. You can't get another $3 million out of that. You can't get the $3-4 million out of that. Let me pull up this other stuff about what Errol Spence and Ugas is supposed to be getting paid. I got that. I have that. Have that right here. I think I do. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I think I have that here. Yeah. The Errol Spence and your Dennis Ugas payouts. Oh, they've been dead quiet about this. They've been quiet about this, and they don't want to talk about this. When I say they, I mean the pro PBC ass kissers, the personality worshipers, but we're going to talk about it. But I have a question, though. If the PBC is broke, and they're going broke, and they don't have any money, and they can't pay fighters and stuff like that, where are they getting this alleged $50 million to pay Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez? Where are they getting this alleged sources say $100 million that Canelo turned down in order to fight what the brother named Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez? They're going broke, right? They're going broke. What our money coming from, sir? What our money coming from? If the PBC, according to Agent Broner, they cannot afford to pay their fighters the money that they want, the millions of dollars that Keith Thurman and all these guys want, that's why they put in non-pay-per-view fights on pay-per-view. Tell me where they're getting this $100 million from the offer that they offer Canelo and $50 million to fight David Benavidez. Let me see what y'all say. It's right here. It's right here on the tweet. It's right here. It's right here. The brother said it right here. The brother said it right here. I got a good answer for you. He said it should be a crime if that's what they're paying Spence and Ugas. Haney makes $3.5 million by himself. Carl Hansen, he say, that's easy, coach. When Leonard came out of his closet, he pulled out $100 million up there. Johnny Blaze say, the boy from Mexico getting $50 million a fight now. He says, Marianne, what you say? Marianne G. He says, $50 million for Benavidez, question mark. Can't afford 8 to 12 for Bud against Errol. Yeah. I'm finna break it down, though. They're broke. They going out of business. They can't afford to pay their fighters, so they're putting everything on pay-per-view. Sweet Science, what you say, fam? Sweet Science say that money they can get because investors know Canelo will make them a profit. The other PBC fighters, not so much. Facts. No matter how much hatred these pro-race narrative pushing channels push, Al Heyman, the king of Wakanda, is willing to put up, allegedly, sources say, according to Mike Coppinger, $100 million for the boy that all of these other channels hate with their passion. So they ain't got no money to put up for the black fighters, but they have the money to pay the Mexican fighter. I know that make them them fake ass pro black channels look stupid as hell. I know that make them feel bad as hell. But I'm gonna take it a step further though. I'm gonna take it a step further. This brother here said it best. He says, without Canelo, that $50 million doesn't exist. If the PBC is broke, how are they offering Canelo $50 million? And according to Mike Coppinger, $100 million for 2 fights. Because he says, stupid fanboys. Because for the simple reason that without Canelo, that money does not exist. So the reason why, so basically the PBC is willing to offer Canelo money that they know he will automatically generate on his own. The money is coming from Canelo. Canelo is bringing the money. He is the draw. The boy who all of the fake Wakanda channels hate so much. Your black brother, Al Heyman, is going to pay a non-black brother $100 million according to you guys. Where's that money coming from? It's coming from the very same guy that you hate. Woo! Just bodied him right there. Boy, that was a body right there. True. Boy, that was a body right there. That was a kidney shot. They're having a standing 10 count right now. He's on his knee, trying to recover. I don't think he's going to get up in time. That was a body shot. Imagine that. You fake Wakanda, fake pro-black channels. You hate other non-PBC fighters so much that the PBC is willing to pay another non-PBC fighter more money than he's paying all of Wakanda. But he ain't paying the guys who with Wakanda, he ain't paying them shit. Imagine that. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. This guy who is bringing in the money, he got a smirk on his face. When a Heyman mouthpiece says the PBC offer you $50 million of your own money to fight David Benavidez. Make it make sense to me. I'm trying to, again, guys, I have a GED. I'm not the brightest light bulb in the kitchen, guys. So please help me. I'm not that bright. Talk to me. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this is Roach from Houston.
Roach, what's going on, fam? Talk to me.
What's going on, man? Hey, man. I am tired of them basically holding the reins on Tank Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I feel like he's a phenomenal talent. He has excellent footwork. He can box. He can punch. His angles, he has angles. He's very tight with his punches. Mm-hmm. I don't understand why they feel the need to take this route with Tank Davis, because I definitely feel like he has the talent level to step up in these fights. And I guess when I say these fights,
mm-hmm.
You have like Devin Haney, Lomachenko, even Cambosos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand why you would just say fuck the belt if you're trying to become the global superstar that you're becoming.
Yeah.
Cambosos wants to fight in Australia. You're trying to become a global superstar. And I don't understand why that doesn't make sense. When you could be the fighter that could easily snatch that fight from everybody.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head because
my bad, can you go?
No, you're right. If you hit the nail right on the head, if you want to become a global superstar, you're gonna have to fight like a global superstar. And what I mean by that is, right, you can't say that, hey, we know what we're doing. We did the same thing with Floyd Mayweather. And it's like, well, okay, Leonard, I mean, all jokes aside, you ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Like, you was the towel boy.
Right.
But you can't say that in one breath and ignore the fact that, okay, in order for you to become a global superstar, Tank is going to need he's going to need a signature fight. He's going to need a career-defining fight. He's going to need a legacy-defining fight. And if you are of the opinion, Leonard Ellaby, that we're going to continue to have in-house fights, have Tank fight on our on our roster when you don't have any stars, superstars, nothing crossover on your like how are you going to do that without doing what Floyd Mayweather did? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I just don't get it.
Right.
You know.
And the career-defining fights and the legacy fights that you're speaking on, by the time Floyd Mayweather was 27 years old, he had multiple.
Yeah, he did.
So,
He did.
like you said, I mean, I thought, again, I was only, they fought in like 2001, I was maybe like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely thought Diego Corrales was going to be a problem for him.
Yeah.
We saw how that went. That was a brutality.
Yeah. Corrales was favored. Yeah, he was favored. Corrales was a motherfucker, man. Like, but Floyd, listen.
Man, he was a killer.
Man, Pretty Boy, listen, man. Pretty Boy Floyd was an assassin. He was an assassin. And I say this all the time. I say you cannot say, hold on, I got your rebuttal. Shout out to my brother Lewis over there, Rebuttal Entertainment. You cannot say that you're going to become a star and you're going to do this and do that and don't understand what it takes to become a star. You're going to have legacy defining fights. You're going to have to fight and beat the top people in your division. You're going to have to do that. That's how every fighter becomes a star. Every fighter becomes a star, whether it's Sugar Ray, Hagler dominated the middleweight division, Sugar Ray Robinson, the original Sugar Ray, Ali, Lennox Lewis, Tyson, and Tyson lost he lost his step-up fights, the big guys, but Simon Brown or let's see, the Hawk, Julian Jackson, Julio Cesar Chavez, Azuma Nelson, the great Salvador Sanchez. Like, bro, like you can't. The way you become James Toney, the way you become a star, you have to fight the star-like quality fighters, and that's it. That's all I'm saying. So, I don't understand Leonard Ellaby's strategy. I don't get it. Duran.
I don't either.
Yeah, Duran. But listen,
I don't either.
Hey, Roach, shout out to you, my brother, man. Let me give my brother, man, a round of applause, man. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming. Shout out to my brother, Roach from Houston. That's all I'm saying, guys. Shout out to Richard Murillo for dropping that $3 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey Leroy,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Okay, he dropped the super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Let's see. Shout out to Rebuttal Entertainment said that he wants to debunk this lie that Tank Davis is. I mean, not Tank Davis. What the brother name? I forgot this. I forgot this one too. What the brother name? Devin Haney is getting $3.5 million to fight. He said he wanted to debunk that lie. I don't know what he's getting paid, brother. I don't, but he said he wanted to debunk that lie. Shout out to Sweet Science of Brawling for dropping that $3 bam super sticker on your boy.
Hey Leroy,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like, and make it make sense to me. Like, again, I only have a GED, but I have a master's degree in common sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365, and shout out to the Queen Deborah Booker as well. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Shout out to Anna Lee. Shout out to the Queen Anna Lee. Shout out to Drew for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey Leroy,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Ugas gets 50-50 split, but Crawford can't coach. Hey man, it is what it is, and but they're gonna double standard their way out of that one. But I got something I want to show you guys. Let's see. Shout out to Drew for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey Leroy,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Tank don't have an Ike Cortez or Obercard fight yet. No, he doesn't. And the thing is, it's like, you gotta, when you, my thing is, I'm sticking to the subject matter. If you're saying that you want to make your fighter Tank a global superstar, you're going to have to fight global superstar type competition. Is all I'm saying. You got to do better than Isak Cruz. You got to do better than Roland Romero. You got to do better than what the brother name, Mario Barrios. You got to do better than that. And you can't get upset with the fans if they don't buy the pay-per-views, because the fans are telling you guys, hey, these are the fights we want to see. We are the market. When you go pay-per-view, we are the ones who you are depending on to pay for this stuff. And we don't pay for it. We're telling you that, hey, we don't like the product that you put out. And for you to still be stubborn and say, oh man, well, the boxing fans, they don't really know much. We got to get to the casuals. Well, how do you get to the casuals? You have to do something that's so, you gotta sell the casuals that this is the place that you want to be to see this fight, to get behind this fighter. And the casuals are going to see, wait a minute, okay, well, if you want us to get behind this fighter, who is that guy? The casuals go off of who it is they're fighting. That's how you get the casuals. You can't fight Hobo Sam or Shawty Big Nuts and say, yeah, man, we're going to get the casuals on board and pay $80 for this pay-per-view. The casuals not going to come on that, because if they don't hear a buzz about it from the diehard boxing fans, if there's no buzz, electricity, or electricity in the air about this match that you put together, guess what? They ain't going to buy that shit. You ain't going to get no casuals.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
You see what I'm saying? You're not going to get no casuals, Leonard. I don't know what you're talking about. He said, regardless, that's obviously a risk they're not willing to take. Exactly. That's not a risk that they're not willing to take. And because that's not a risk that they're not willing to take, that Tank will never be a global superstar. That's all I'm saying. Hell, even if you look at Canelo, even if you don't like Canelo, you got to look at the names and the things that he's doing and the guys he's fought. And this is the thing, right? Who is your core audience? Who is your core base? Shout out to Gator. Gator. Hey, okay. What you say, fam? You say, Coach, Coach would love to support the channel, but I want to use Venmo. I got you, bro. I'm gonna create Venmo, my brother. You supporting it by watching. Thank you so much, fam. You get what I'm saying though? Like, who is? If I was to do a survey, who is like? Okay, we do a survey. Who is Canelo Alvarez's core fan base? Who is Tank Davis's core fan base? We're gonna go down racial lines. Who is his core fan base? Now, I asked that question for a reason. Apparently, the PBC is willing, according to Mike Coppinger from the tweet, and according to the YouTube channels who pushing this stuff, put this the pro PBC channels. According to Mike Coppinger, the PBC is offered Canelo Alvarez $100 million. $100 million that they do not have. So, if they are going to pay a guy $100 million, allegedly, sources say, then that means that the guy who they are willing to pay is going to bring them a lot of money. That means that guy, the Mexican fighter who you pro PBC ass kissing channels don't like, is the guy that's bringing the money to the pro PBC channel worshiping guys. He's the one that's bringing that money to your promotion, the company that you love and worship so much. So how can you hate the cash cow? How can you hate Canelo and he's bringing your pro PBC ass company the money that they're looking for? Al Heyman don't look at Canelo the way y'all look at Canelo. Al Heyman look at Canelo like, man, shit, damn this shit, man. This dude here, man, bringing us a whole lot of money. We got to get him over here, man. Because we ain't got nobody on our roster that can do a third of what Canelo was doing. Man, let's see what we can do to get him over here. Right? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying, my brother. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me. I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to figure it out. Now, let's go over here, guys. I got to show you something. According to TotalSportal.com. According to who, guys? Is this according to Coach Malachi Williams? No. Is this according to any one of my record label staff or crew? No. As a matter of fact, hold on. We got another cash out. Shout out to Richard Murillo. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
We blowing up narratives today. We sending Scud missiles to the narratives. He says, my brother just sent the cash out. He didn't say anything. He didn't send a note. So let me get this straight. Your company is depending on, your pro-black company is depending on a non-black fighter to bring all of the money to your pro-black company. but they can't afford to pay other black fighters career high making money in order to put fights on. And you pro PBC channels who hate Canelo, and some of you are racist as hell, you don't see and understand how the guy that you are hating is the one that's probably keeping the lights on at the PBC, and this is why they're trying to sign him. He is the one that can make sure the rent get paid and the mortgage get paid, and the investors who invested with Waddell and Reed, who just got bought out by Macquarie out of Australia, to make sure that they can get their money back. That's the guy that you're hating on.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.